Good morning, my friends. This is Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, and I'm your Sunday blogger, Rosemary. Hugs! All right, guys, we're going to go straight to the question. Your future self, what is your vision? Who are you 10 years from now? 10 years from now, I pray to God that I'm no longer menopaused or pausal or whatever it's called. Because menopause is no joke, my friends, and that goes with everything. How is your health? Well, first of all, what is my body going to look like in 10 years? I don't know. I mean, I'll be 63, and I just pray to God that I am still mobile and that the knee still is, letting me do my 10,000 steps, and that my arthritis is good so far, so good. It's in my joints, but so far I've done really well. Both my sister and I, we do suffer from certain arthritis issues, but not as much as my other family members have had to deal with. So in 10 years, I still want to live this life of mobility. That is the most important thing. I can tell you that health is the most important thing. I know that a lot of us struggle because we want to be smaller. We want to have a smaller number, involved. And we're always looking at that darn scale that doesn't move, darn it. And yet, there's so many other things that we could be grateful for the struggle that we went through, right? I know that it was a struggle to start an exercise plan for me. It was a struggle to know that I was going to avoid as many foods that caused regain and things like that. Those are struggles, but I was glad that I'm in the struggle and got through a lot of the struggles, because I am in a struggle right now because of menopause. Not so much because I'm not working to be a better me. It's just that's what happens. Okay. So how is your health in 10 years from now? Oh, I see myself still doing what I do and finding, if I can't do it, I was restricted from walking. The sand that I do, and I was restricted to jogging. No more jogging. No more really, pushing my knee to the limits. So I found other things to do. I found the water. I love it. I love it. So, and I can still do 10,000 steps. Yesterday I went we went to the zoo, and I was holding a bag of waters and fruits and things like that for our lunch. And now my husband, he's going through a lot right now. He has other issues. He does have some health issues. And I could walk and not get tired. I only wished that when I was with my own children. I only wished it. I would have them walk ahead and go, okay, I'll meet you there. I'll be there soon enough. They were always having to wait on Mama. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, I had to sit and rest because I couldn't do very much. I did try. I pushed myself to the limits that I could do. Don't get me wrong, because I was just still young. But it was hard, okay? That's all I'm saying. It was hard. It was a struggle to live the mobile life that I live today. This is freedom. I call this freedom. Even though I've regained, I'm sorry, you guys, if you're seeing red on my fingers, it's my lipstick. What does your daily weight loss surgery life look like, feel like in 10 years? If I can keep healthy and I can keep moving, then it feels amazing. It feels amazing. What will be different than versus now? Nothing. Hopefully nothing other than menopause will be gone, and maybe my weight will be gone, the regain, and I'll be doing better with the scale. But you know what? I don't ever want to stop embracing this body and loving this body for what it can do today. Okay, guys? That's number one. Because what's the point of having and gone through all the things that you go through and not love what you see? You were never satisfied. I know that. I get that. I know that we always want, I always wondered why my hips were always so large and why my legs didn't ever turn out like everybody else's, Then I had to look back and go, hello, my mama and my grandma. I've told you all that. They had the same body. So how am I going to escape that? I didn't. But today, I love what I see in the mirror. I am up some pounds, and I wish that those pounds will be gone soon. But I still work on me every day. So never give up on what you see today and what you can do today. Don't regret any of it. Don't regret the lifestyle that you chose for yourself. Even with all the struggles. Let me tell you that right now, even with all the struggles. If you could ask your future self one question about your weight loss surgery journey, what would it be? It would be, never regret the health that you have today. Never tell yourself that it wasn't worth it. And all the struggles that you could have ever gone through are still worth the lifestyle that you chose. I'm so grateful. There's times that, I get upset with myself because I didn't choose the right or make the right choice in food-wise, but I don't regret having weight loss surgery. I don't regret. The only thing maybe I regret is that I didn't do it sooner, but I don't regret it. And it wasn't about me having the perfect petite body. It was about me not having pain with my arthritis, not having diabetes, high blood pressure, so many comorbidities. The mobility, the movement was number one. To be able to walk and not feel like I was out of breath after I I walked a block. I would take my students on these little hikes around the neighborhood. I was dying. It was one block, I was dying at the end of the block. I couldn't do it. Today, I outrun them kiddos, I want this mobility. This is what I call freedom. This is what I call freedom. When I can move this body. Again, like I said yesterday, was a victory for me. Going to the zoo and walking for 5 hours straight. For 5 hours straight and with a broken toe. I came back and my toe was all swollen up. My husband's leg was all swollen up. We were beat up at the end of 5 hours. We came home and, I still made dinner and he relaxed and put his leg up because, like I said, he's got some issues going on with his health right now. And, but, I still did what I had to do, even with a broken toe. And that's victory, my friends. That is what this is all about. Keep doing what you got to do for you. Keep doing. We did sit and have lunch, and it was amazing. It was amazing to be able to do everything I did with my granddaughter. It was just amazing. If you keep going backwards with the same attitude, you will continue to stay stuck. There is no joy in being confused and unhappy. Get rid of the old bad habits and leave them where they belong. What is meant for you will be yours. Learn to let go. learn to let go of the what ifs and, learn to just enjoy the present. The future depends on what we do in the present. Today, the best way to predict your future is to create it yourself. I had to learn to create who I am today. I'm going to make the rest of my life, the best of my life. That's what I want. And of course, you guys have seen this many times. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. What could you do today that your future self could thank you for? And you know what I mean. What movement could you do that keeps you healthy and happy for the rest of your life? And dear future self, remember where you came from. I remember where I came from. Remember where you're going. And let go. This is the let go that I want you to do. Let go of past regrets and doubts and fears. Let it go. Who is the one person in the world you have the greatest power over? Me! It's your future self. You hold that life in your hands, and what it will be depends on how you care for it. Care for this body today. Love on this body today. Embrace it today. Because, she turned her cans, into cans, and her dreams into plans. Can you tell yourself right now? I turned my can'ts into cans, and her dreams, your dreams, hers or his, into plans. What are you planning? What are you planning in 10 years? What can you do today to make those rest of your years keep you healthy? I love you guys. I'll see you when I see you. Go out and be the best you that you know how to be, and forget about the rest.